Hello and welcome to this week's maths lesson. Before we start it, I thought we'd do something a bit different. So we're going to do the number bond wrap. A number bond is two numbers that always make 10 in this song. Okay, now before you start, you have to do some actions with it. You have to do clap, clap, lap, clap, clap, lap. If you can do that all the way through it, it keeps the rhythm of the rap. Are you ready? So are you ready? You can start. Clap, clap, lap, clap, clap, clap. 0 and 10, big fat hen. 1 and 9 is just fine. 2 and 8, sit up straight. 3 and 7, all the way to heaven. 4 and 6, it's a clever mix. 5 and 5, do the jive. 6 and 4, hit the floor. 7 and 3, tap your knee. 8 and 2, me and you. 9 and 1 is great fun. 10 and 0, I'm a number bond hero. You can play that again and again until you get your number bonds correct. Right, let's go on with the lesson. Today we are learning to solve one-step problems that involve addition and subtraction. So we're looking at problems, mathematical problems that have addition or subtraction in. Let's look at a number sentence. Ooh, I've just looked at that number sentence. Hang on. It's one of our number bond wraps. 6 and 4, hit the floor. I know that the number bond wraps always make what? Always make 10. 6 add 4 equals 10. Now, let's see if that's really true. I've got, and I'm going to move my screen down, some balls because I'm going to use them for counting. Are you ready? What was the number sentence? 6. 1, 2, 3. Can you see that? 4, 5, 6. There's my 6. 6 add 4. Got to add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if my number bond wrap is correct, it means I've got 10 objects here. Shall we check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is correct. So I can use my number bonds wrap. I can use objects. There's another way. We can use a number line. I'm going to move the screen close to the board so you can see it. Okay. So, here we go. Let's try it. So our first number was 6. So I'm going to find number 6. There it is, 6. And then add 4. So I'm going to make 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check that. 1, 2, 3, oops, 4. What number have I landed on? 10. The same as the number bond wrap. Well, that was quite easy, wasn't it? So, now hang on. What if our number sentence wasn't addition, but it was subtraction? Okay, let's try it. Let's try a subtraction sum. Let's try 10 subtract 3 equals 10 subtract 3. Now, I'm going to use my number bond wrap first. So, we know that all the number bond numbers add up to 10. But this is a subtraction. But we can still use the number bond wrap. I've got the number 3. Oh, 3 add... Can you remember what it was? Oh, let's have a look. 3 add 7 all the way to heaven. 3 add 7. Do you think that might be our answer? 10 subtract 3 equals 7. I'm going to use my objects to find out. Here we go. So, I have to start with 10 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. And then I have to subtract 3. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It works with that as well. Can we do it on a number line too? Let's move my computer closer so you can see what I'm doing on the board. So, hang on. We start with a 10. There we go. I found 10. Now I have to subtract 3. Oh, hang on a minute. When we add, the number gets bigger. But when we subtract, the number has to get smaller. So I have to go the other way. So I am subtracting 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let me just check that. 1, 2, 3. What number did I land on? I landed on number 7. So it works. Number bond wrap works for subtraction sums too. That's very clever, isn't it? Now, some problems have missing numbers. Here's one. 8 add something equals 10. I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to start with my number line to try and find the answer. There it is. Let's move so you can see. Okay, now, so the number we start with is 8. So I'm going to find that on my number line. 8. And the number we end with is 10. So I'm going to find that. So what do you think that number could be? What's missing? It's the bumps. It's the jumps. Let's have a look. 1 jump, 2 jumps. I'm just going to check that. 1, 2. So there's 2 jumps. That must be the missing number. 8. Add 2 equals 10. I'm going to check that with my objects. Are you ready? So, what was my first number? 8. I'm going to get 8 of. I'm going to get 8 of my balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put them in a nice little 4 there. And 4 there. 8. Now, how many more will it make? Will I need to make 10? Let's have a look. 8, 9, 10. I've counted on 8, 9, 10. How many do I have in my hands? That's right, I have 2. There's our answer, 2. Oh, and also, do you remember our number bond wrap? Eight add 2, me and you. Let's look if it was a subtraction. Let's start with here's our next problem. It's a subtraction problem. There's a subtraction sign. 10 subtract something equals 3. Should we use our number line? Here we go. So my first number I have is 10, so I'm going to find that. There you go. Number 10. Now my answer is number 3. So I'm going to find that. All the way down there. 3. So what's the missing number going to be? Well, we're going to have to jump backwards because it's a subtraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 jumps. 7. I think that's the answer. Shall I check it? Shall I check it with my balls? So I start with 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, my answer is 3, so I'm going to put 3 over there. That's my answer. 1, 2, 3. So, what have I got left? Shall I count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Now, not all number problems have an answer of 10 or have 10 in it. Some number problems have different answers. What if I had what if I had there's my missing number on the end. This is an easy one. I can't use the number bond wrap because that ends up to 10, and 3 and 2 isn't numbers in my number bond wrap. Let me see. I know, what could I use? I could use my balls, or I could use my fingers, because they're always there. I don't take my balls with me everywhere. So here we go. 3. 1, 2, 3. Add 2. 2 more. 1, 2. What's my answer? Easy. 5. Let's try it with a missing number. So if I got uh-oh, I've really made it tricky now. 5 subtract something equals 4. Now I've got my 5 fingers. There we go, 5 fingers. So my answer is going to be 4. So hang on, let me find 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my answer going to be. So what do I have to take away? What do I have to subtract? So my answer is 4. That's right, just 1. I've got a task for you now. Okay, you can pause the video in a minute when I show you the sums, the addition or subtraction problems. You can pause the video. You could use your fingers. You could go and find your own objects, whatever you want to use, or you could draw your own number line and see if you can work them out. Pause the video now. Well done. Now, not all problems are addition and subtraction, but they are linked. You could have a problem that's double or half. I've got a task for you. I want you to find out what doubling and halving mean. Okay, ask a parent. Okay, Google it, see if you can find any answers. Now I want you to log on to My Maths for this week's maths activities. You're going to find lots of addition and subtraction and some missing numbers. You might even find some doubling and halving. Have fun.